Hey guys, welcome back to God Inc. So in the light of the challenges getting announced, the most recent Ravensburger conference thing or whatever, so the first competitive event is gonna happen May 25th, 2024. We're super excited. So in light of that, we're gonna talk about something that's not gonna be even legal for the tournament at all, which is the new reveals. So we have up the wiki page from Mushiro 4, and we're just gonna talk about the reveals that are in that same conference. Even though, in a competitive light, even though they're not going to be legal for the tournament, it's kind of just like a for fun thing. But yeah, next episode we're gonna discuss more strategies and anything else that comes up in the comments. So just put any ideas you want to see there, and just let us know. But without further ado, let's get into these irrelevant cards.
All right, let's start off.
All right, so we were kind of talking about it before this, and then we realized that we should probably talk about it with you guys. Because some of these cards are interesting. We can't see things that are gonna kind of turn up here.
All right, so we got Anna. I believe this is one of the face characters for the starter guide, the blue steel starter guide. You know, I love those colors, so got to see what she's talking about. 4 cost, 2 strength. We don't know her willpower. I'm gonna guess it's 4. That's my guess. I'm guessing it's gonna be 4.
I mean, it's a 4 cost. Maybe it's a 5. Maybe
it might be 5, but it is Sapphire.
I also think she's gonna quest for 1. I think she's.
Oh yeah, she's gonna quest for 1. She's only gonna quest for 1. There's no way she's gonna. Well, she's a super rare. Maybe quest for 2 if they really want her to be good.
There's plenty of rares that quest for 1.
That's fair. That's fair.
Don't you worry about that.
All right, so
like giving your other hero characters +1 lore whenever she quests. It's so like I think she'd be fine in that starter deck, but I don't know. Or at least right now, I don't see her being played. Especially she's just Dreamborn. You're not gonna.
I don't know. If you the only reason
is how many heroes do you get out before you drop her? Well, I guess before
that's
turn
true.
5.
I think it depends on the color combination, obviously. But you also have to take into account there's a bunch of heroes in the game. It's not like villains where it's like not as many villains. It's a lot of heroes. So I see like maybe if you really cook it up, because I believe like Beast is a hero. The divine hero Hercules is also a hero, which I guess you don't
all Hercules are heroes. It's not just
all Hercules. Even better. So you can stuff in some Herculeses. I think stuff in some Cinderellas. Maybe put some Beast in. But Maui can't quest, so who cares? But like I think it's still blue.
There's a way to make the quest. Anyway, that's not the point.
And then like maybe some Amber stuff. I think Moana, the 5 cost Moana has quest for 3 and she's a hero, so she can quest for 4 potentially. Maybe I'm just spin balling some stuff out. I don't know. She probably won't be that good, but she may be okay. And if a random blue steel player comes up with this deck, just know my name's attached to it. All right, let's get to the next one. All right,
Mirabelle. So she has support, and I guess we can kind of cover support. So right now, I don't think support has.
I think she's sleep. Let's be real. Stop beating around the bush. She's sleeper. 2/2 with support. I'm putting my head in the sand. I don't care. Maybe if she has a shift, which we'll see coming up, but if she doesn't,
I mean, she only quests for 1 as well.
I'm putting my head down. This is looking sleeper.
It's not super.
All right.
Hercules, this goes back to the other thing. So it's a storyboard. I'm actually kind of scared about this. It's a Maui stat line, but he has resist and he has bodyguard. So and he quests for 2.
He's a big boy. Yeah.
I mean, it takes a turn to develop, so you're not gonna not ETB questing for 2 like you would with the shift target. But like, who cares? Honestly,
this
is gonna be a really good card.
6 health, got to chump through. If you don't deal with it, quest for 2. And then you have access to, think about that deck. You put in the Anna, hero, you put in the Lil Jon, bodyguard, he questing for 4. I know it's a lot of pieces, but he's questing for 4.
He's questing for anyway. I play control anyway with Ruby, so I'm not really scared about these higher card things. But these are things we're gonna have to think about, especially with the resist one. The resist one is super annoying to deal with.
Keep an eye out on that one.
So,
and I can listen to your tablet. Hey man, don't let me cook it. Hold on, man. Don't let me cook it now. Don't let me cook it now.
All right, next card, please.
All right.
So try and start it. So this actually kind of goes into like a thing we're probably going to talk about next time, which is items. I think it's fine. You do have a lot of card draw amethyst, so you are going to be able to get a lot of strength from this card. But like banishing the item, it's just like a one and done type thing versus the other items. So we're going to go into more details.
Maybe blue-purple wants to use this. Maybe blue-purple wants to use this. They have like a ton of card draw. Yeah,
that's a lot of cards. But like, why would you want to swing for that?
I mean, because you have lower health people. So, I mean, lower attack people, like a lot of 1/6s, like Haram's a 1/6. So if you have to beat something, it's like, I can play this item, sack it. It helps, like, I got Tamatoa or something like that. I don't know.
But it does help deal with locations, though.
Yeah, it could be help for location removal. I don't know.
Right now, the only people that can remove a location using, like, action or something like that is steel. You know how I feel about steel. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. It's something to consider, but yeah, definitely in some kind of item variant could be a choice.
Got Hans, Noble Scoundrel. Cost 3/2, not too bad actually. Quest for 2, 3/2 quest for 2 is not bad. So if you're drafting, it might be pretty straight.
So when you play this character, gain a lore if a princess or a queen in play already.
Hey man, Amber, Sapphire players, they're doing a dance. I think he goes in that deck.
I mean, there's plenty of princesses. You don't have to be Amber Sapphire.
Yeah, you don't.
I think your Sapphire Steel situation kind of works out.
What princess coming out? Like what's it, Cinderella? Cinderella turn 2?
Cinderella's up there.
Yeah, Cinderella turn 2, I guess.
Let me just make sure I'm not lying to you. Tiana, right?
All right, next card.
All right, but no, it was seriously like Belle or like you're not running Jasmine.
Yeah, like that.
You can go back to running Amari.
Let's go to the next card.
That's crazy. I don't know. ETB Ganalore.
ETB Ganalore is pretty straight. I mean, maybe
quest for 2.
Amethyst. You can do some bouncy jig-a-majig, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's fine, especially if you could develop like a princess with this. So like, I mean, if you want to run Jasmine, if you want to run Aurora, and then drop this card next turn, it's fine. It only has 2 willpower, so it's a pretty easy target to take out, especially with the next card.
Oh, he's definitely going to be in
which is
the
goofy, super. I'm running this card.
This card's godlike. I think it's pretty straight. I mean, it is 4 cost, but like, hey man, you get that 2/4 rush.
It's a 2/4 rush,
and then whenever I
challenge, I get 2 lore. So it's like if I pair this up with a LeFou, now I'm restanding and I can swing again. So that's 4 lore out of 1 card that I just placed. And that LeFou is a 2-drop, so this would be like a turn 6 play probably
to kill like a 4 health person. That's not too bad.
Yeah,
maybe if you have
a
fish, or like maybe if you have a fish hook out, maybe it can do a little dance,
something like that. I still on the fence about fish hook, and I don't know. I'll
I mean, if you really want to go towards that like crazy big brain stuff, maybe Shere Khan could come back in. Then he can get that plus. Isn't anyone in challenge you get like plus lore? Everybody else get plus 1 lore, something like that.
No, Shere Khan. What does Shere Khan do? Let's see. So we have transparency. Whenever one of your characters challenges another character, gain a lore. So it's
so he gets plus 3, and then if you have that restand combo, you get plus 6.
So like,
that's plus 6.
He already been developed. But I mean, it's just like Yeah, it's +6, right? And then I
That'd
mean,
be
he
plus
can
6.
also quest himself for 1. So I mean, that would be
Yeah, so that's
+7.
+7. That's pretty.
But
That's
why would
all.
you do that? Why would you do that and kill your shark?
Well, no, you don't attack with Shere Khan. You just
No,
attack
I didn't
with
say
Goofy.
attack. I said you wouldn't quest him. He's a 3/3. He has a pretty
Oh well,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah. He is. I mean, if you're trying to win the game,
And
7 lore can close the game out. So
it can, yeah.
it's
But
pretty straight.
I think
he's
for an
pretty
early
straight.
game, it's gonna be very interesting.
I think it's pretty
To see
good.
this, but I think So, but this is starting to cook into the idea of like challenging and getting more. So I could go back to playing Aladdin very, very soon. Very excited to see this.
Anyway, let's go to this
As a
proposal.
hater.
All right, so
Yeah,
the
the
proposal
Rapunzel.
is magnificent. Is Maleficent, but
What?
with a text box.
No, it's not.
Yeah, she's you don't know the 5 cost Sapphire Maleficent. That's 3 with the she has 6. She has 6 of them.
She's a 6. Yeah, she's a 3/6. Yeah.
Okay, well, it's essentially that, but instead they said -1 willpower, and they gave it this text that we'll see if they give us a
That's a
blue
good
Pascal. But right now all we have is the Amethyst one. She does gain ward, but a lot of those cards who have big stat lines and ward, even with a lot of lore, don't really see that much play, unfortunately, right now. But maybe that Pascal would be really good. I don't know. Hope. That's all we gotta say. Let's look at this Daisy Duck. Just another 1-drop. 1-drop, 1/3. Pretty good if you don't got the good 1-drops. They work in a lot of colors. They're good if you want to pair this with Ruby, have another teeth target, I guess.
I mean, hopefully we see a shift, some kind of Floodborn.
Yeah, some sort of
Daisy.
Floodborn Daisy is probably going to come.
Right now
in
we
the
have
set
that
because of this.
Dreamborn.
Yeah.
That I used to play when I played that discard deck. But yeah, right now it's just like, regular 1/3.
Another Ana. If you have another hero character in play, this character gets +1 lore.
Lore value.
So I think this is only a it's for the starter deck. I don't think she gets any more play after that. Maybe if you're really committing to the gimmick, maybe because every card pretty much will be a hero. I think there's a world where you could have a hero deck, quote unquote, where you could put every single card that's a character as a hero. So she could have value in that. But if you're not fully committing,
it might be a little bit reductive. Oh, Cinderella's a hero?
Yeah, Cinderella's a hero. So
you 1-drop Shredder or Fair Rider or Lilo. There's a lot of heroes. Milo, Minnie Mouse.
Yeah.
So I mean,
so
you
can
turn
do
one,
your
any
1-drop,
of
then do your
those,
turn 2,
and then
but you really just need turn 3 to play a hero. Like if you play like Bodyguard Hurt turn 3, then she gets the lore conquest. So
yeah, that's fair. So like if you play like turn 1, anything like maybe like Lilo or whatever, turn 2, like Simba. I'm assuming we were paying this Amber, of course. But
I mean, you can do
turn
Steel.
3, yeah.
You can do a lot of things. You can do Ruby. I think Steel and Ruby will still be the pairing with this idea, but don't count Amber out. Don't count him out. But I think Steel or Ruby is gonna be the top performing if this was an archetype. I'll look at it though. All right, now we got the
Ursula.
big villain, the queen herself, Ursula. All right, so she's 7 cost, 4/7, 4 strength, 7 willpower, and she has Shift 5, and so it's pretty good for the cost.
You know who else has Shift 5? Aladdin. Anyway,
anywho, so she does have Shift 5.
but just like Aladdin, it's kind of slow when you actually get her out, which might be to your benefit because by the time she's relevant, it's gonna be later in the game.
I don't know. I mean, like it depends because her first ability, whenever this character quests exhort a chosen character, that's only good if you have somebody to attack that turn. So if you have a Maui, but they kept their people up, then you say, okay, Ursula.
I mean, you could I'm stuck this if you exert them, then I stuck them. But
I guess
that's 2-card combo.
That's a 2-card combo. That's kind of expensive. I mean, if you really need it, then it's like play Elsa, So,
True, yeah, because it's just a tough job. But
she does quest for 3.
This is potentially coming out in turn 5.
This can come out turn 5 to make somebody be sleeped over, but then you have to play I'm stuck. You would have to play another mana, so it'll be 6 turn 6.
Yeah, but I think that it's gonna be cool. We're probably gonna see more Ursula, like Lorca's Ursulas. We did see some, this past set with Emerald, but I think they're gonna drop at least like a 2-drop or something
Probably
like that.
something around that. Maybe a 4-drop.
Because we do
Probably
have
a
the
4-drop.
other Sea Witch, 3-drop in Amethyst currently, but it takes a turn to get online. It's kind of hard to see you playing that with this. So yeah,
The
like,
second
I think
text,
Player.
I mean, I don't know, the second text is pretty cute. Like the other characters can't exert to sing songs. This does matter, but
It does.
it's a tad bit flavor text for the cost. Like if she was like around 4 mana, I think she'd be bussing. If she was 3 mana, she'd be broken. But even if you lowered the stats, only quest for 1, no shift, all that stuff, if she was like 3 cost, she'd be really strong. But since she's a little later, I'm not too upset about it because you'll probably still have enough mana to play the songs, but you have to, hard cast them and you won't be able to play characters, blah, 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 blah. And, I mean, she does have synergy with Reckless. I can acknowledge that. So, if you make them not be able to sing, they can't get around Reckless that way, so they have to start trading. So that does help beat some of those singing-related decks like Still Song, stuff like that. So, I mean, it's there just to counter Aerial. Let's be real. It's there to counter Aerial. It's there to be like, ha, I stopped the Aerial. So...
Yeah,
but at that point, Aerial probably already
get
stung.
reviewed too.
So
yeah,
we'll see.
Which is what was my apprehension with this, but yeah, we can get into the next card. I think that actually is Aerial. No,
it's actually Yin Sid.
Yin? Oh, Yin. That's not
Yin Sid. I think he's cool.
Brooms. I think he's cool too.
I think we finally get to play Brooms, and it may not be too bad. But like,
how expensive are brooms? Because like,
brooms are
brooms
relatively expensive, but
there's some, and there's like those inkable ones too.
You have to play one before you play them to get the value, so you get that card draw,
right?
And then you play the second one when he can quest, and then he quests for 3.
It's a 2-drop. Oh,
he's cheap.
There are no 1-drop brooms, so you have to play them turn 3 at the minimum because there's a 2-drop.
Probably you might want to just do the turn 4 play, like broom him, draw. But then he also can be if a top deck card that's good. If you just have a broom out and he can top deck him and just get a card draw, and then he becomes
actually got
like spookily scary later.
Do you know you know what Bucket Brigade broom does?
I forgot what
ETBs. The ETBs, and you shuffle a card from any discard into its player's deck.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
it's a shuffle.
As a deck shuffle, but I mean, it's a 2-drop. So like, how many cards are going to be your discard?
You don't play it on curve. 2. You just play it later. Like you play it to stop like the.
If you want to play against it, I guess it's not. Yeah, I'm playing against it on curve. I don't know.
Yeah, he seems like more like a turn 4 type of play, where you could just get the immediate value. You can maybe play on turn 3 if you have like a 1-drop or something. But I don't know if I mean he's a nuisance. Like it's like, hey, shoot me, but he's kind of like the only good part about the broom deck outside of the Mickeys, and then the brooms themselves are just like, hey, unless you get the location. So I think he definitely helps the archetype though.
Yeah, I think, but Ravensburger really forcing this.
Yeah, I mean, I might try to build it. I just don't want to play the purple because they're the meanieheads. But speaking of brooms, we got the second half of that. Playful Sorcerer, Mickey Mouse. Now, it is Shift 3. I'm trying to think of
it is Shift 3, which is crazy.
The cheap Mickeys. We don't have any cheap Mickeys here. Except for just the other 3 costs. There's no cheaper than 3. So, he's looking like they want you to be able to play your Mickey Mouse on turn 4, the Sorcerer, and then you shift into him turn 5 and have enough mana to play a broom. That's what I think they want. So they want you to be able to play a broom and then shift into them, and then like you have at least 1 damage coming out.
Yeah, the quest for 2 is pretty cool. That Resist one is going to be pretty helpful.
The Resist one is nice. It's definitely nice because that extra little.
But I think this kind of plays into the Pinger deck. So when you pair this up with Emerald, now you have access to more. So that Shift 3
you lose out on
brooms.
Sense. So I don't know about that.
I know you only have that 1 steel broom, but maybe we're going to see more steel brooms.
We got to get at least 1 more steel broom, at least 1 more.
Yeah, because right now there's literally only 1 steel broom, but it does help that.
I think the play is definitely Wayward Sorcerer, get your broom back, and then play your broom, shift into Mickey, and then get to the little damage, at least 1 damage, but preferably you'd have at least 2 out. But it's not too crazy, because if your opponent just takes your brooms out, this card is just a 3/4 resist 1, quest for 2 for 5 mana.
At least the steel broom has resist.
Yeah, so the steel broom can
no, it doesn't
hopefully
have
survive.
It could give resist.
I mean it gives resist when it quests, right?
No, on play.
On play, it gives resist.
On play gives resist.
So my question is, if you give resist to the original Mickey, and then you play the shift, does he keep that resist? It does, right?
Until
the end of the turn. So yeah, it's a resist 2. You get resist 2.
You resist 2, yeah. But I mean, it's like ETB resist 2.
Yeah,
it's like a whole thing.
Okay. All right, let's go to the next legendary. So second legendary reveal of the set, Milan Elite Archer. All right.
Yep.
So the shift 5, tad bit expensive.
For a 6 of course it is. But
but I mean, hey, they want you to shift, right? So you have to shift.
I think it just gives you like the versatility of the shift.
You get that plus little power.
Yeah.
I mean, you really want to shift because she's a 2/6 quest for 2.
Yeah, she's 2/6
for 6 cost. So she's kind of boo boo.
Yeah, you really want a 5/6. Yeah. But I mean, it's.
She got a boo boo.
You only get that turn, and then after that turn,
it's like if you didn't do it, you literally need to be attack.
Yeah, you really need to attack. Yeah, so you have to shift.
So you're running like 2 or 3 other Mulans, hoping for the best. But she can clear the board. You can clear the board up real well.
Yeah, she can deal damage because if
you have like a Maui's hook out, maybe she's pretty straight. She can clear. She can chop. She can chop up some guys.
Yeah, that's because that's 5 damage coming to multiple targets.
I mean, like I said, if you have Maui's fish hook,
they all have to be characters.
If you have fish hook out or something,
she can't a challenge location and then hit 2 characters with the bounty. It has to be all characters. But yeah, I mean, I play it like especially when I started drafting out this kind of aggressive or like just challenge deck. Let's call it that. Let's call it challenge deck because aggro has different kind of.
And it says 2 other chosen characters, so you could kill something, trade, and then put like some damage on like Offui, Donald Duck.
I'm not gonna put 5 damage on Donald Duck and kill him.
Well, man, she's not always gonna be hitting for 5. So just think your noggin.
Yeah, I understand that, but like
she can just spread some stuff.
But her debut play,
yeah, she would kill him.
Yeah, she would kill him. So
unless you're doing Ruby Steel.
I think she's here just clear boards on turn by, which is pretty cool.
I'm just saying, keep that in mind though. She can damage your own things if you need it.
But yeah, so if they do like a safe quest or something like that, like they quest or something like just hit it anyway. You kill it, I don't care. It can come back and buy them. So this actually could change the way you think about who you can plus with, especially like a lot in the board. But we'll get back to it another time. The materials, I love it. Felix is cool. Quest for 2.
Seen this done before, I'm pretty sure. Cool. He'll be fun to play with the family. Yep. But outside of that, not much play.
He might be played on.
I'm pretty sure we have cards that have this in these colors.
A 2/4 quest for 2 is really okay.
It's fine in like a draft scenario.
I'm saying even in aggro decks, just having it.
Yeah.
Non, because you can't really deal with the 4 willpower character that early.
It depends on who's going first.
Yeah. We'll see.
But I mean, I don't think I would Zeus that.
I can see lists that like they keep.
Yeah, maybe wrong. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I believe the Roach damage. Maybe if you remove damage this way, you may draw a card.
I mean, Diet Rapunzel?
Yeah, I think you only get 1 card.
Okay, yeah, you have to remove damage, but that's fine.
You only get 1 card. And it's only on play.
I mean, if you have like a 2-drop and you traded it, like if you trade it, then you can play something. You can literally trade turn 2 and then play this.
Yeah, I could see like a Ruby Amber deck that runs this.
And then like
Right
this
now,
would work
I
off
don't
of
see
like
it.
getting like Mufasa, like because you could come in and just like heal something. Of course, if they like completely cleared your board, it's not that good. But if they were just like trading out, like they like grabbed your swords to clear Mufasa like by proxy, and was about to do some trades, and you just get her off the top deck. It's not too bad. I don't think she's that bad. But I don't know. Playing her on curb is kind of tough, unless you have something to attack. But
Yeah,
she may not be that bad.
That's what I said with Ruby, because then you have like your potential to get those rush
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
hits. So we'll look into it.
Well, maybe you may not even need the rush hit. You just need like a 2-drop to like an attack. Like,
or like
honestly, you can just attack. You can just teeth. Yeah, you can do a lot. Yeah, teeth. Yeah. Teeth, draw card. Yeah.
But like I was saying, like you just attacking, like quote unquote just attacking early in the game. It's like
unless you were killing, you would have to have like a better static character. So yeah,
even then, like, if you're attacking, you're not questing. So like you really don't want to.
Yeah. Then I guess it's a teeth.
I
think it's a teeth play then.
Yeah, I think go with teeth would be fine.
And I mean, sometimes attacking isn't that bad, especially if that's your like if you want to do that with your deck, like.
I think
because then you could like super goof. You can do a lot. You can do a lot.
Super goof again, like that. You like to think about timing for that one. This rush.
I'm asleep. I'll just play Madam M.
I'll just play
Madam M. Sleep.
I think it's about
the family.
It's kind of well, not just the family. It's just like this is another rush 4/5. Like you can hit multiple.
Wait, that's not. It's not 5. It's 3. I don't listen. That's a typo. Typo.
Ew. It is. Yes, it is just. Anyway, but it does give you like
you can
access
top
to more rush targets. Yeah,
it gives you access to more rush targets, and you can top deck it. Can't ink it, unfort.
Yeah,
but I'll just run Madam M. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
But Dolores, I'll probably run Dolores.
Yeah, Dolores is pretty good if you're playing
as an extended character in play. Me draw a card, like
honestly, yeah, you can just play this whenever they're like quests, you just play it and get that. So it's pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty
like
good.
ETB draw a card because they decided it's a quest.
Yeah,
that's pretty good too. That's
and she goes for 2. Yeah, and you can bounce her. Yeah, that's pretty good card. Pretty good. Purple. I don't know when purple's gonna start being bad, but it ain't anytime soon.
I don't think it's any time. I still I'm thinking they're gonna be bad.
Actually, we don't talk about that. So let's keep going. Anyway,
we get this
man.
Brito's to be crazy. This
I
actually
don't know
is the reason.
Crazy, but he's really good. He's really good.
And my challenge deck is gonna be great. So this is what gets me excited for the challenge deck. So like ETB chosen character gains when this character is banished. The challenge and we return this card to your hand. And it's only for a turn, right? So if you played something like if you want to take out like a higher health thing, or like I'm thinking like a Chef Aladdin play. This could be a lot of things, but
my only issue is he's like a tad bit expensive, but
he has a 5 cost.
Pretty good.
And he's uninkable, so it's gonna be
he's gonna be sitting
kind of tough.
But when he works, he works.
I think Amethyst can get away with uninkable cards a bit more, especially with all the card trick they have. So, with that being said,
it does suck that I
look forward.
If you play him and you don't get the value, it's gonna be unfortunate.
Well, it's gonna be very unfortunate. So I'm just not gonna play him. At that time, I'd rather just pass turn than play this card.
I mean, he's still a 4/5. He can still hit it, I suppose. But
but it's just like that's not his role. So it's like it'd be almost diminishing return. You'll give your opponent time to kind of respond. All right. What about Mirabelle?
She's not a Floodborn, but she still has a support.
Yeah,
she's niche. She's just Moana. But worse, unfortunately.
She quests for 2 though.
She's Moana, a 5 cost Moana, but worse.
Actually, he quests for 2 and then Gimmick. With
the 5 cost Moana has quests for 3 in Gimmick. And her gimmick is princesses, not just the family.
Yeah, it's worse. All right, let's go to the
I'm sorry. I mean, she has support, but like,
this is a good card. Sonic Sonic Warrior.
Now, yeah, Ariel Sonic Warrior, she's screaming. She's screaming.
I'm a little bit
at you.
scared. Because
I think that
I'm looking at A willpower.
doing that jig. They're doing the jig for this one, boy. Ooh wee. You can maybe fit this in like any steel deck, to be honest, but Steel Song in particular is doing their dance. Oh my goodness. Easy
3
peasy.
damage towards the character.
Play the aerial turn 3. You hit a whole new world, great. If you don't, who cares? You plop down this and you have like let the Storm Rage on. You let the Storm Rage on something, 3 damage to something else you pay 2. It's good. You don't even have to do that. You can just quest. She's big body. She's good. She's good. The only downside is the fact that you have to pay. So maybe, of course, in faster Steel Song lists, they probably won't run this. But in like more slower controlier ones, which set 2 players know that like slower controlier, Hercules teched out Steel Song that was coming out, they can use this a lot more. Where you want to drag it a little bit more out, you can get away with this, and it could be pretty good. Pretty good. I still think she's in that middle ground though, because you kind of want to have that play a small creature and spend 2 mana as you're singing to do the extra damage and clear up that board so your small creatures can still have fun. So keep an eye on this card though. Very, very good. I think you're gonna see play. It's gonna see play.
I think that's all. So Archivol, that was a good tangent in celebration of competitive finally coming to this game. Super excited. And since we are in Georgia, we are going to be there. And it's the first event, so we kind of get to be guinea pigs of this. I know that the registration starts at the time recording is tomorrow, which is just Sunday, the 24th. So if you haven't registered already, go ahead and register if you're in the area. It is a $50 participation fee, and you have to pay the Eventbrite, extra costs on top of that. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be a little bit of a deterrent for the start, but me and Alex here are gonna definitely go.
I forgot my name. I'm scared.
We're gonna go ahead and get registered. I just don't like the fact that the deck list submission is through like a Google form, and you have to like take a picture of your cards.
Yeah, physical picture. That's
it's kind of weird. Really interesting to see. Maybe they might change that. I hope they change that. But the prize cards look really cool. Super excited. That alone.
Hey guys, if you show up, you get a Dragonfire. Play rounds
so
out.
$50 Dragonfire.
Show up, $50 Dragonfire. Here you go, bro.
So yeah, super excited. I'll see you guys in the next video.
See you guys.